Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me on the Angel Numbers series. I think I made those videos around like 5, 6, maybe even 7 years ago. And, they're still doing pretty decent today. So I'm glad that, people are resonating with them. And, today I wanted just to briefly touch on a little bit of angel numbers. Not necessarily life path numbers in this sense. I guess, yeah, technically they were life path videos, but numbers in general. And I just wanted to kind of talk about angel numbers real quick while I'm in my flow. I've been seeing a lot today. Really, it started with while I was running just about an hour ago. I saw 11:11 on my time, just looking down on my clock, just looking at where I was, mileage. It was 11:11 in that moment as far as how long I had ran, and it was 1.11 miles. I was like, damn. And I just saw a 333 again right here. I literally just saw a 333 15 seconds before I turned this camera on. I can't even talk, which was literally within the last minute. That's 2 333s. Within the last 2-3 minutes, the parking lot I just went out, there was a 333. These are all on license plate, and I just saw a 888. And right before I turned this video on, I saw another 11:11. So you do the math right there. That's angelistic. And it's interesting because I spoke about being in between the life that I've lived. Wow, a lot of energy flowing through it. I feel it. Woo! Hey, put up the lightning bolts in the chat right now. Put the lightning bolts down in the comments if you're feeling the energy. But yesterday I was talking about woo! Watch, I see some more numbers. See, the thing is, when you look for it, you ain't gonna find it. But when the angels want to speak or they want to send you a message, trust me, you don't need to look for it. They gonna get you. But yesterday, I was talking about See, hold on. Let me come on. Let me recycle the energy. Angel numbers. Oh, yesterday I was talking about, I feel like right now I'm literally in between the life that I used to live and the life that I always felt I was meant to live, the life that I came predestined to live, the life that is inside of me that I always feel and resonate with, right? And just to kind of give you a little bit more detail, I'm pointed and moving forward to that second life, the real life, right? Not this fake life that you kind of get tangled up in due to your decisions within living in the matrix, right? But I feel like I know that I'm moving forward and face forward and traveling forward to that true life that I resonate with versus that life that I have been living, so to speak. But again, I just really wanted to briefly touch just, when you see signs and you see angel numbers. When I first was aware of these numbers and these signs, and a lot of people may talk down on this, a lot of people may make fun of you. That's why I don't really share anything like this. 333 as I look at the clock, Jesus. I mean, hey, forgive me. But I really just keep this type of energy to myself because it's really just meant for you. But, we kind of moving together on this channel, right? But whenever I see numbers, especially in sequence, back in the day when it was just like a 1111 or it was a 333 or a 444, I would always have something to go back and reference as far as what was the message there. And then I quickly understood that, okay, I think it's really about how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking in that moment, right? Instead of just what the definition is, because I'll tell you what, definitions are very heavy and they can weigh you down, okay? Because really everything is infinite, right? And all of the numbers have messages within them that are infinite. And I think it's really particular to not only the individual, but where you are, what you're thinking, and what your vibration is in that moment in time. So as I got a little bit more into the numbers, now I'm looking up numbers like just random numbers. And what's fun is like you see random numbers like 53, or you'll see numbers like 47, or 477, or 4554. You feel me? 4554, like flipped. And then you'll start looking up those definitions. And what's cool is like, you think like, man, they probably don't have any context within those types of numbers. You know, I can understand or understand 111 or 1111 or 999, you know, but you'll be surprised when you go and you Google the spiritual meaning of 4554. And sorry, this person is literally doing a slow-mo turn. Hey, I'm patient today. Listen. I'm rolling with it. But you'll see like, oh wow, there is a definition, or there is something to that number, right? 3553, right? And whether or not that really resonates with you, which really you'll know immediately as you read it. If you start thinking about it, then you kind of muddy the water. You'll know if it resonates with you or not. But I think that I know for a fact, I know this for a fact when I say there are no such things as coincidence in this realm. There's no such thing. Everything has a reason. Everything has an implication. Things don't just happen just because for no reason, for no bottom line. There's always some type of message, or there's always some type of cause from the effect, right? If I said that right. So, you know, when you see numbers and you see any type of angel type of energy numbers, I think you should really take those as a message, truly, as you're on the right path, right? Because if you're even seeing the numbers and they're even standing out to you, then that truly means you're on the right path. So I think that it'd be wise for anybody out there that resonates with this message, that if you see numbers like that, I think it'll be in your best nature to, you know, really lean into it. And, you know, the last thing I want to say in this video, which I'm going to make a separate video about this, I think it's really time to forgive yourself, and not even at a conscious level, but at a subconscious level. And you'll know what I'm talking about when you realize when you think about something that you feel aligned with. I don't really like to say desire anymore, but something that you feel aligned with, something that you feel resonated with, like, you know, a lifestyle or a career or a significant other, spouse, anything, right? And then sometimes you've kind of maybe gotten lost on that journey. So you've trained yourself to kind of doubt yourself automatically. Those are the type of things where I think, I mean, where you should forgive yourself. That's the type of subconscious habit that you've created because maybe you've slipped and you've fallen on the journey, and you haven't really gotten back up yet. You fell 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 100 times, and now you don't feel like getting back up and going on that journey. So now it manifests in the form of just putting yourself down or doubting yourself whenever that, because those thoughts will never stop coming. Okay, that's why I said in one of the last videos, you cannot escape. There's no escape from who you truly are and what you truly resonate with. So I think to help you move along this journey, not only continue, but move along with ease, right? Move along with grace, move along with joy and like adventure, having fun in the moment on the journey. I think it's very, very crucial that you forgive yourself for doubting yourself. You forgive yourself for not being, sorry, those numbers got me twisted. No, but you forgive yourself for not being easy with yourself. And easy, I can't really find the vocabulary that I'm trying to express, because this you know, this world is dense and sometimes it doesn't. But you should forgive yourself for not giving yourself the benefit of the doubt, you know, being, you know, nurturing to yourself in those moments when you're maybe not getting something right. And now you just say, oh, I can't do it, or oh, I'm not going to be able to attain this. I think we need to forgive ourselves for that, because when you really truly do, you get rid of dis-ease, you get rid of anything that's incongruent with your highest and your truest alignment, and you really get to start living the life that you came here to live. okay? In conclusion, you know, I don't think we're here for a long time. I think we're here for a good time, and I think it's really important that we really lean into our true essence, our true nature, which is love and light. And you'll realize there's nothing that's truly gonna fill this void that you feel possibly right now, or that we are aware of in a certain sense. There's nothing that's truly gonna fulfill that void versus love and light. And when I mean love and light, I mean connecting with this world higher than a material nature, right? It's one thing to achieve status, or it's one thing to even achieve certain material lifestyles or objects, but when you are really doing it with alignment and with love and just like with connecting, like we're here to connect with each other. You know, we're very similar to mycelia. Mycelia connects this whole world. If you don't know what the mycelia network is, look it up after this video, because we're really here all together, one for all for one. And you know, it's much more enjoyable. The journey is much more enjoyable when you're really doing it with others. And it doesn't even necessarily need to be technically with others if that's not what you feel gravitated to, which I would argue against that. But when you're truly, your heart is open and you're truly healed, not even healed, but you've truly let go of the baggage, and your heart is open and you have no doubts or second thoughts. I think that's really the true alignment, the true Christ alignment. So anyway, I'm gonna keep that video, keep this video where it is. Okay, I got some errands to run. Sorry if I seem all over the place. I appreciate y'all. I'm throwing out some videos today, maybe because it's Good Friday. Okay, it's all symbolic. Okay, I don't take it literal. Love and light to all, and to all love and light. If you haven't liked this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. My mustache is itchy. Comment down how you feeling, and have a great